Well, it is time again for Meals and Minutes, and today we have Chef Heather Van Horn from Mayo Clinic Health System back with us today with a wrap recipe this morning. Yeah, not that kind of. I knew he was going to do that.
Sorry.
Not that kind of wrap,
Bill.
Bill.
Turntable.
No. Okay, so what are you doing here?
So we're going to make a lettuce wrap. So now a lot of times you get like a rotisserie chicken from the grocery store, you make one at home, and you have all this leftover chicken. You're like, what do I do with all of this?
Yeah.
So this is the easiest and like healthiest way I think you could just pop something together, a nice little thing that you could do as an appetizer, as a snack, or quite honestly, your whole meal.
Okay.
So we're going to start with getting our pan nice and hot here.
Okay.
So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to take a little bit of, you can use peanut oil or sesame oil here. I got a little sesame oil.
Okay.
So I'm just using that just to lubricate our pan a little bit.
Okay.
And then I'm going to have Bill help me over here.
Right.
We're going to mix the rest of our like dressing or sauce. So I have the rest of the oil in there.
Okay.
And then we're going to do some garlic powder.
Am I gonna?
Come on in there.
So
yep,
which one did
whisk.
you use, peanut or sesame? Did you
I
say?
did sesame
Okay.
here, yeah. You can smell it.
Yep.
A little bit of rice wine vinegar to give it that little punch, that little tartness.
Okay.
Then I have a low sodium teriyaki, so you can find that in
Yum.
your local grocer. And a low sodium soy sauce. And honestly, with all the flavors that are in here, you don't miss the sodium at all.
Really?
Yeah, you can hardly tell the difference.
Okay.
And then I like to add just a little bit of crushed red pepper to it, but you really don't have to if you're not a fan of spice. You can just kind of omit
just
that.
a little.
Yeah. Now we're going to go ahead. Our pan is kind of hot here. If Bill wants to go ahead and whisk that together for us. I'm going to go ahead and get our ginger working in here.
Ooh. It is hot. That's a hot pan.
I'm going to move that around a little bit. And then we're going to stick the
smells
carrots
good.
and the water chestnuts in there.
Okay.
All right. Woo! Popping out of the pan. All right. And that nice hot sear is going to get those like the wet water chestnuts to kind of sear a little bit and to kind of cook some of that liquid off so that your lettuce wraps don't turn soggy. So you want it nice and hot so you're not looking for a bunch of liquid in the pan.
Okay.
And then the rest of my chicken there.
You want me to add that?
Yeah, so I have it already diced up, chopped up. You could use chicken breast, you could use, you could cook it from raw if you really wanted to, but I love this recipe as a, like, let's use up what we got in the fridge.
Yep.
You could add other veggies like zucchini. You got a garden right now, you have so much zucchini. Add it in here.
Whatever you have around. Right?
And did you flavor the chicken? Did you put anything on that?
It's just a simple little bit of salt and pepper.
Okay.
Not much on there. And you could leave it completely naked, honestly, because you got plenty of
So much
flavor.
there. Okay.
So go ahead and toss our sauce right
Full
in
deal
there.
here?
Yeah.
All right.
Woo, perfect.
Smells so
really
so
does.
yummy right now.
And you don't need a lot of sauce. I mean, you're truly just trying to coat the chicken and your veggies in here just to make sure it's nice and hot. That's all you're really looking for.
Give it a little bit of flavor.
Here. Yeah.
It's just like the Asian smell right now is like so, I love it.
Yeah.
So yummy.
I'm going to have you keep stirring.
Okay.
And then I'm going to show a fun trick for when we garnish it. So a lot of times people are kind of nervous about knife skills, and sometimes especially with green onions.
Yeah.
So kind of a cheap trick is scissors.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and take your green
I was gonna ask you how
onion.
you got those cool little.
And they're
cuts there.
beautiful, and they just like kind of cut at a bias, and they're just beautiful.
Yeah, I
and
don't
you
know if
just
we- yeah,
take
can
your
get a-
scissors and you cut them just at an angle
I'm gonna
here.
hold this up.
Yeah.
So very
it's a
nice.
lot
It looks
easier.
fancy.
It does.
So fancy.
And you can do this part even ahead of time, and then you can store them in a little bit of ice water in your refrigerator, and they'll keep them nice and crisp, and then they'll look nice and beautiful for
Ice
you.
water
Ice
in the
water.
refrigerator?
Yeah.
There you
Yeah.
I mean, you would do it like a few minutes before.
Sure,
not
sure.
Like, but the ice really helps them stay nice and crisp, so they're
Okay.
beautiful.
All right.
So we're looking good there.
Think
Nice
so?
and hot. So then your lettuce now, you can use a bunch of different types. I have some like bib lettuce here. I have some lettuce wraps if you like a little heartier. You could use iceberg. There's really not a lot of nutrients in it, so maybe pick something a little bit better. But you just go ahead and you take a little spoonful of your mix here, put it right in, and you're gonna roll it in there. Oop, that water chestnut's trying to run away from me. A little bit of almonds on the top there for a little extra crunch and flavor, or a little bit of green
Yum,
onions, and you just kind of fold it like a little taco.
Yum.
And there you go.
Look at that.
Look
It's so
at that.
colorful.
And it's so healthy.
Yep. And how pretty.
Very, very nice.
Awesome.
All right, so if folks would like to get this recipe,
Yes.
how can they do that? Well, I know
They
we're
can
going to
go
put
on
it
our
on our
website.
website, but you've got it on yours as well.
That is correct. That is correct.
And
yeah.
the website
I
is,
don't know
we've got it linked on ours. I know. I was like, what is it? It's linked to our website,
Yes.
and you can find us at news8000.com. We're also going to have it on our Facebook page as well.
Yep.
Always come up with some healthy, really, really good ideas, Heather.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're going to take a break and give this a try. We'll be back right after this with another check on our forecast.
Sounds good.